Hello everyone, welcome back to the next episode. My name is MJ Pestridge and this is the Peaky Gaming Brotherhood, and today we're continuing our playthrough, the normal playthrough of Snowrunner. So today we are basically going to unlock all the watchtowers to completely open up the map. In the previous episode I explained kind of like the best way, or the way that I play this at least, in order to successfully conquer each map. I use the same mechanics for every playthrough. So I first basically find my garage, get that, sorted. Then I go and unlock all the watchtowers. Then I, at a separate playthrough, go through all the upgrades, then complete all my tasks before hitting the contracts. I don't really bother with the competitions. Excuse me. The competitions, they don't bother me. So today, we're going to be doing all the watchtowers, basically. So let's get in and do it. So let's get in and do that. So we've got the Scout here, which is the default Chevy, but we've also spruced it up. It's got a full tank of fuel here, and we've kitted it out with some really nice tires there. I think they're the all-terrain tires. We've given it some more headlights, so the beams are very bright. We've also raised the suspension, I believe. So it can handle quite a lot. So let's go get some watchtowers. I think the first one we're going to do is the ones that are local to here, which will be this tower here. Don't forget, every watchtower that you unlock gains you XP, and that is more crucial in the beginning of the game than anything. So what we're going to do is map out where we're going. So there we go. That's exactly where we're going now. Probably won't need to take the tank trailer with me, but because you just never know how much revving you're gonna do, because that's what really burns fuel, is revving the engine like that. We could actually burn through this engine pretty fast. So what we're gonna do is we'll take the trailer, put it in four-wheel drive, but we'll leave it at the bottom of the hill. We won't take it with us, so it's going really slow. It's I think I might need to replace the engine on this. So see, we've already used quite a bit of petrol there. So where is the entrance? Down here. So yeah, basically today's episode I'll go through a few more tips. And we're just going to open up all the watchtowers. Now, in future playthroughs, future maps, I don't know if I will be unlocking all the watchtowers on a video. I might actually reserve that to either doing on stream, on Twitch, or just, as a separate playthrough by myself. Let me know in the comments below what you want me to do. So we'll detach the trailer there. We'll come back for that. This will help us climb this a little bit better. So we've also got the lower gear if we need it. So this is going to be a tricky one, especially with the raised suspension, because we're easier now to topple over. And I think I have put on the autonomous winch, so if we do topple over and stall the engine, I'll still be able to winch myself back over, hopefully. Now, like I said in the last video, I went through a few top tips. I would say the biggest tip for this game is forward momentum is everything, as long as you have controllability. Can't control your vehicle, then forward momentum means nothing. But keep going. Forward momentum is literally everything in this game. If you don't have forward momentum, you ain't going anywhere. And if you can't control your vehicle when you're going forward, then then you're dead. It's worthless. So if you've use your gears or what I tend to do is I tend to use my gears for the task at hand. So going through, you know, terrain, I put on the all-wheel drive. If I'm going through water, I'll probably knock it down to a lower gear, or if I'm going downhill, I'll knock it down to a lower gear. Boom! There we go. Oh, well, there's our garage. There we go, bit of XP, thank you very much, and an upgrade location discovered. Brilliant. Now, as I'm going downhill, I'm going to put it into a lower gear, which will drive my vehicle slower. It'll also consume less petrol, but I'll be able to control it a lot better moving down the hills. Actually, we'll probably be alright here. Now, in terms of contracts or tasks, I don't know if there's like a preferred order to do them in. But what I tend to do is let's get into lower gear here. I just tend to do the ones that I can do with a vehicle. And I know that a lot of people, and I've seen it in other streams, like the Fleet Star, we sold that last game. We got rid of it, and I keep seeing everybody saying about the Fleet Star is such a good truck. It's a really good beginner truck. It can do everything. You know, I tend to disagree with that statement. The reason being is that it is a good truck with the right tires, but you have to wait until like levels, I think it's 6 or 8, before you can actually unlock them. And that truck is no better than, say, the GMC truck or the Kodiak truck with the tires you're initially given, you know? So until you're able to put like all-terrain tires on or off-road tires, that truck is just the same as other free ones you'll pick up that have more power behind them, and that you'll be able to purchase the Fleet Star. It's only 30 grand. It's like one of the cheapest trucks. You can purchase it later, you know. There's nothing stopping you going back and grabbing it when you've got a bit more money. For me, the money, right, is a lot more worth it than the truck at the beginning of the game. Right, where are we going next? Another watchtower up here. So we'll move along here to there. Let's go. The reason we're taking the fuel truck basically is because I plan on doing the entire watchtower map in one go. And so there's only 3 fuel stations on the Black River map. And I don't think we're going to make it between each one with the single truck. So that's why we bring in the fuel. And this fuel, I mean, I must say, it is a complete ball ache to be transporting this fuel tanker around. But until I unlock the ability to put fuel in, you know, on a roof rack or in the back of my truck, it is literally the only way. And it saves your skin, trust me. So if anybody's ever up for multiplayer or for a playthrough, let me know. I am definitely down. I think we'll put this into a lower gear now. Definitely down for a playthrough. In fact, we probably could have gotten away with just leaving the trailer, in all honesty. Bringing it down here, a bit pointless. I just didn't know how much fuel I was going to be burning. Now, the moment your tires begin skidding like this, the back tires, is basically when you've had it. Like, your back tires are just going to start digging in to the mud and creating like a hole, a pot, and creating like sides both behind and in front of the wheel, where it's now got to not only still keep that forward momentum going, but also get over that hill now, just making it basically more impossible for your vehicle to actually go forward. So the minute you think your back tires are going to start skidding is when you need to use either a low gear or a differential lock, where it basically, your back tire, actually differential lock I would say probably isn't the best in the mud, but it's basically where your back tire won't skid. It goes at like a constant momentum like it is here. Right, we need to do a turnaround here. So, like, again, I'm not saying I'm the knower of this game or anything like that. I just play it the way I play it. Now, the one thing as well is, as you sit there, your vehicle sinks. So you really see, we've sunken into the mud because we've just sat there. You've really got to be quick with some of these things. You've really got to be fast. If you sit there and go for make a cup of tea while you're on the map screen thinking that the game's going to be paused, nah. Basically, your truck is going further down into the mud. So when you come back, it's going to be nigh impossible to get out. So don't stand still, especially in the mud, for very long. Really. Another top tip I would say as well is take your time. Don't rush it. Don't think, oh, I'm going too slow here. I need to, don't have to burn through these maps, man. Sometimes you've got to take it slow. Like, this is probably as fast as the vehicle needs to go in order to get through this mud. Plus, you've also got your winch if you ever need it. And it's like Spider-Man. You've got to know when to let go. Like so many other things in life. There we go, that's the one I wanted. So once we go through a few maps and get into like another area, once we completely finish Michigan, is when we're gonna restart Michigan alongside continuing to play through. And we're going to do like the mods. Play through all the mods. See how mods do with the game. There we go. That's thunder and lightning. Now the way I'm playing this is I'm playing this like a career, okay? So I've got a few rules that I have to live by, which just make it a little bit more harder for me and a little bit more fun, I guess. But so obviously, like the game story is that there's been a massive flooding ripped through this town, and everything's been destroyed, and you kind of have to rebuild the town. So that's basically the overall narrative of the game we're doing. But what else I add on top of that is that because I am the only trucking company, or the only one left at least, basically the town has agreed basically that I get free fuel. Okay, for bringing the town back to life. Okay, now it doesn't mean I can just go through and rip through the town's fuel as much as I want, obviously I've got this fuel tanker here, and when you go back into your own garage, you get fueled up anyway. So I get to use a fuel station, you know, as well, and it's hello, and it's free fuel because I'm bringing the town back. Basically, I've got a fuel card, is what I say. That the town, when I do a job, they pay me a little bit of cash and they put money on the fuel card. So I basically just have a never-ending fuel supply, which I get a tanker delivered to my garage pretty much like every week. And obviously this thing here is fueled up as well. So that's, for me, the justification of the free fuel. Also, I'm not allowed to recover a vehicle back just because I've gotten stuck, or just because I finished a mission and I can't be bothered to drive back. Every time I finish a mission, I have to drive back, and if I do get stuck, I have to recover myself with another vehicle. I can't just recover it on, you know, and that's it. Turn off the old drive there. And obviously at the moment, until multiplayer at least, there's only me that works for this company, so I drive all the vehicles, which means I can only do so many jobs at once, you know. So there are some people who are literally going to have to wait. I do have a person who works as admin who collects the contracts as they're coming in, or I might just say, actually, I've got an email system that people send the contracts to. But basically it's like, yeah, I pick up the contracts as they come in. Right, I think what we're going to do... Where... Have I missed... Oh, there's my turning. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave my trailer here. I'm going to fuel up, though. So refuel that. And I'm going to leave the trailer here. And then... Because this one looks like a bit of a burn to take the trailer up, so... Here we go. Try and get it on the grass. That'll help me. Bushes are good for something. Where? Anybody see a path around there? Alongside getting the towers done as well, we're going to be, if we see a vehicle, we're going to pick it up and we're going to take it back. Also, there was something that I forgot to do in the last episode. There is a free, and like I'm using the default trucks here. I'm not using DLC pack trucks. I have got 2 DLC pack trucks, but we're not going to be using them for until at least, let's say, level 5, right? But I forgot there was a free anniversary DLC given out on the 1-year anniversary of the game, and so I forgot to download them on the PC. They come ready installed on the console. You don't have to like download them as well. So I've now downloaded them, and what they are basically 2 trucks. You get 2 additional trucks free. So I think one's called the International, and the other one's something I can't remember what the other one's called, to be honest. But we will be using those trucks because they were part of a freebie, so everyone has got them. But I'll only be using what sort of came with the game. Like, obviously I can buy trucks, yeah, but I haven't installed any DLC trucks, or I'm not going to be using any DLC trucks alongside the initial few missions, because I want to show how easy you can do it with what you're given. You know, it's all about... I think this game is all about making the right choices and planning to succeed. You know, if you plan to succeed and you make the right choices, this game is piss easy. But so much fun. Right. There, that's my house. You know, that's where I started. Alright. We'll probably actually... We'll probably get down here. Turn around, it'd be easier. I didn't actually talk about the aesthetic of the game in the first episode, like the visuals of the game. I think, like, I've played Mudrunner. I've never played Sprint Tires, but I've played Mudrunner, and that compared to this does look old. It looks like PS3 graphics compared to, say, PS4 graphics. But I must say, like, I love the visuals of this game. Like, look at the trees, the world. It's very colorful, right? It's the metal looks like metal, you know. Everything looks really visually nice. Like, even the interior of the cabins are very highly detailed. Ooh, hello. And they look absolutely amazing. And look, the actual mileage counter actually works. It's a functional gauge, like, but this looks really super detailed and really nice, you know. I'm a big fan of the look of this game. Big fan. Right, let's just hit the handbrake, stop the engine, plan our route. The next watchtower. Oh, the next one is the one beyond the town, so that one. Brilliant. Let's go. The only thing I find with these tires is they become very slippery on the tarmac. So all terrain, but you find yourself, if you go too fast, sliding all over the road like it's ice. These are definitely suited for off-road more so than on-road, which I wouldn't class them as all-terrain. But I do love the truck. I love that truck. It's such, like, I grew up in America, I grew up in Texas, and yeah, I saw a few of these trucks driving around, and yeah, absolutely gorgeous. I think we can take this as an all-wheel drive. Boom. That's how you do that. Sorry about your signs, guys. Town hero coming through. I have watched a few other streamers on Twitch play this, just to sort of like see what's, you know, like on maps that I've never done and stuff like that. And you know, I'm very surprised on Twitch of how few like streamers there are, you know, for this game. Like, when you look at the statistics for each game, you know, this one really never goes above 1,000. I notice. It's hang on a sec. Oh no. Oh yeah. Ooh. Oh, I don't matter. Let's we can clear that off now, so I can see the tower. I think there it is. Like, it's always 400, 500 people, you know, watching whenever I see streamers on this. But you go to YouTube, and obviously some videos have been up for 2 years, but man, it's hundreds of thousands. And I'm like, how come nobody watches anybody play this live? Like, I very rarely watch people play live. I really, you know, I think I prefer just to watch YouTube, because I'm never on Twitch at the time that they're streaming, you know. But I was just shocked at the difference. Like, I think pulling this was a mistake. I think this is a major mistake. Oh dear. This is where we become stuck, I think. I should have left it. There Yeah, we're doing alright. We're doing okay. For me, this is such a relaxing game. I've seen people get very frustrated with this and just like scream and shout and all, but for me, this is super relaxing. It's like one of those things where, you know, when you see a hot knife cut through butter and it's like satisfying to watch that. That's what this is like for me. You know, these vehicles as they slowly go around, it's seeing them all, you know, move and that. It's satisfying to watch. And then, of course, you got your sense of achievement at the end when you do it. Right, more upgrades. Lovely. Right, where are we going next? Looks like it'll be that one. So we need to come back out of here. We can't go through there because of the rock slide. I don't think my truck is going to actually make it through there. So I think what we'll do is we'll leave that one. And we'll come back down here. Because there's no other watchtowers up here. So we'll come back down. All the way down. Across the bridge. Can't go through there for the fallen power line. So basically, what we'll do is we'll head back to the base. Go back to the garage. Now I think, if I remember correctly, because it's been a while since I played through the initial, you know, finding the watchtowers on this map, there's a couple of watchtowers I can't do until I've done a couple of jobs, I believe. A couple of tasks. Oh god, I hope we're not going to get stuck here. Because we ain't got any attach points. There we go. Come on, burn through that. Yeah, that's the stuff. I've also done a video for Anthem because that game, I really love that game. It's basically Iron Man the game, I feel. But it's a really fun game, and like I think it was a couple of years ago they announced that they've stopped developing it, so there's like no more features added, but they'll still support it and keep the servers going for like another so many years. So there's like a life sentence now been put on that game where in the future it won't work at all because it is a server game. You have to connect to a server. I don't know if there is an offline mode, and if there is, it ain't gonna be that much fun if you ain't got buddies to help you out. So I don't know if the story mission can be done offline or what the score is there, but that game basically has a sell-by date now on it. So what I'm going to do is start a playthrough of that on this channel. I've already done the first episode, but I have a feeling I'm going to have to re-record it. So and I will do that. It might be on the PlayStation console as a... Oh, let's get this contract real quick while we're here. Oh, yeah, I don't want to track it. Yeah, that's right. Pick up the contracts while you're there, saves you coming back to do it. It might have to be on the console as opposed to the PC, because I can't remember how I've got that on the PC. I think I have it as part of EA Play, which I'm not sure if I still have my subscription activated. So, what's this one here? Oh, camera system on this. Yeah, we'll leave that trailer for now. On the road again. I can't wait to get back on that road again. Flying high in my Chevy. I can't wait to get back on that road again. Bates Motel, basically. That motel looks like the one from Secret Window, the Johnny Depp film. That really does. Like, so, like the one that he found his wife shagging in. The person, like, really does. I love, look at the fog rolling in now. as nighttime closes in. Oh yeah, another rule that I impose on myself, I didn't realize I was in all-wheel drive still, is that I only work during the day. Oop, damage. So basically now as the nighttime is descending, I'm basically going to have to... hang on a second, why is that job active? Stop tracking that, dude. I'll decide when I do what jobs, thank you very much. Yeah. I only work during the day, so as the nighttime is descending now, I have to return to the garage, or I have to go to the motel, or the, I think it's the factory or the warehouse, one of those has a bar and a little sort of room that truckers can stay in overnight. I have to go to one of those locations to activate the daytime, basically like go to sleep. So we're going back to our garage, and then we'll go to sleep. I might even go inside my garage. So I'll tell you what we'll do is I'll pause it here, and then I'll bring it back when we get to the garage, because you've seen me drive down these roads before. See you in a bit. Right, we're coming back up to the garage now. I also, on the way back, saw a trailer that I hadn't yet discovered, so I quickly discovered that. One tip as well, another top tip, I would say, is if you see it, steal it, right? So, most trailers in this game are attached to a mission or a contract that you have to fulfill for someone. So, if you see a trailer out in the wild, or if you see a vehicle out in the wild, just steal it and bring it back, right? And just leave it lying around your garage, like you see the trailers that I've got here. Because basically, what's going to happen is pause it here and shut the engine down. What's going to happen is more than likely you're going to need it for a mission, and so if you've got them here already, then boom, you're golden. Yeah. Right. So we're going to fast forward the daytime to morning. And it's going to be the start of another day. In fact, I think what we're going to do is we're going to pause the video here now. This will be the end of this video, because we're going to do it day by day. Is that? No, we're not going to do it day by day. That seems silly. There'll be hundreds of videos for these watchtowers. Let's do all the watchtowers. No, we will. Thank you for watching. In the next video, the continuation of doing the watchtowers. I'll do it day by day, and that way the videos aren't too long. Okay, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Take care. Bye bye.